Welcome inside of Brescia University for the 2A, the Kentucky 2A State Championship Volleyball Edition. My name is Gary Justice with the Justice Broadcasting Network. Happy to be along on the ride with you this morning. And this should be a dandy today, folks. Our first matchup will feature ADAIR County and Lexington Catholic. Lexington Catholic knocked off Callaway County yesterday in 3 sets. Adair County knocked off Corbin in 4 sets. Lexington Catholic yesterday was led in scoring by number 11, Ella Blackburn, the senior, coming away with 14 points, had a .444 hitting percentage. Miller Duncan, the junior, second, scoring with 13 points, a .364 hitting percentage. The senior, Peyton Aviles, had 8.5 points and a .263 hitting percentage. And then Charlotte Hall, the setter, the junior, had 21 assists, 8.5 points, and a .625 hitting percentage yesterday. Those 4 individuals in this name had 44 of their 53 points. Maddie Warner, the senior libero, had 12 digs for the Knights. For the Indians of Adair County, they were led in scoring yesterday by the sophomore Josie Blair, had 19 points and an impressive .417 hitting percentage. Olivia Mantooth, the junior, 11.5 points and a .200 hitting percentage. Ansley Spoon dished out 25 assists, the senior. And then Kinsley Aiken, the senior, had 13 digs in that win yesterday. Shifting back to the Knights as a team, they had a .348 hitting percentage yesterday at 14 service aces. And for the Indians, as a team, a game against Corbin, slow start. They dropped the first set. Go back to Lexington Catholic. They won 3 straight sets over Callaway County, 25-13, 25-10, 25-15. For Adair County, they beat Corbin 3-1. They dropped the first set, 25-14. And then won 26-24, 25-13, 25-20 to advance into the semifinals. As a team, Adair County hit a .135 clip yesterday. Had 9 aces as well. Had 14 service errors for the Indians. 11 service errors for the Knights. Look for both those teams to make some adjustments and clean that up today. I'm sure Coach Kaufman, who leads Lexington Catholic, and then Coach Michelle Neat made some adjustments last night. To make sure they have an opportunity to play in that championship game this afternoon at 4 p.m. 2 talented ball clubs. Gary Justice Broadcasting Network. If you're watching on Facebook and you want to prefer to watch on the big screen and put it on YouTube, just look up Justice Broadcasting Network. I also appreciate any kind of subscriptions. Subscribe. All content will be free. We cover high school volleyball along with college volleyball, too, at the NAIA level. About 3.5 minutes until first serve. You're watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Welcome back inside to the den on the campus of Brescia University. My name is Gary Justice, the Justice Broadcast Network. Happy to be bringing the action this year. Also appreciate the partnership with the Kentucky 2A Championship Organization, along with the visit Owensboro. As you'll see, the official doing a little housekeeping with the net. Make sure the antenna is properly aligned, straight up and down. Of course, sport of volleyball, that volleyball has to pass completely inside the antenna. We'll send it down to our public address announcer, Miss Jalen, the sports information director at Brescia University.
To the campus of Brescia University for the Kentucky 2A Championships Volleyball State Tournament. Before we get started, we ask that you all please rise if you are able to, and gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
We play a little volleyball on the campus of Brescia University. Gary Justice, Justice Broadcast Network of BC doing the pregame head and shake. Both teams ready to see if they can advance to the state championship game that we played at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Lexington Catholic, a past champion. The first champion of the Kentucky 2A championship held back in 2021.
Consumption of
Let's see who have first serve, folks. Looks like it's going to be the Knights of Lexington Catholic will have first serve. The Anna Withington, the freshman who had a nice game yesterday. Kind of a serve specialist.
All right, ladies, everybody. Here we go. Good luck.
Withington put down a couple of dribbles, serves up, and it's over. Spoon, joust action, bumped up. Hall will set it. Blackburn from the left side, and I'll get Lexington Catholic on the scoreboard this morning. As you'll see, Ella Blackburn continuing her fine match. Fine play here to take the 2A state championships. That serves up and over. He'll get it to Spoon. Blair from the middle. Hall with the set. Warner with the free ball over to ADAIR. Spoon. Blair from the middle. Nice job of Maddie Warner. Hall. Blackman from the left side. Dug out. Spoon. The cross-court attack will get ADAIR County on the scoreboard. You'll see here, nice job by Addison Spoon to got this open spot. Spoon serves up and over. Warner, Hall, Blackman from the left side of the bump. Blair from the middle, her attack air will lead to another point for Lexington Catholic. Up to Blackburn in the service area. Spoon from the left side on the floor. Joust action. Ball will find the hardwood. Catholic leading this for 3-1. Blackburn put down a couple of dribbles. Jump serve. Man two. Applied by Aiken. Addison Spoon will knock it over 3 ball. They'll get it to Hall. She'll run. Duncan. A nice play. Back right corner is in. As Olivia Mantooth was saying, I thought it was out. So I think it's very playful. Nice job of Miller Duncan. She had a good day yesterday with 13 points. The service will be long, will lead to a point for ADAIR County. That's going to allow Reagan Stevens to check back in. Or check in for the first time in this match. And then the sophomore Josie Blair will be in the service area. She's an impressive looking player. Led the team with 19 huge points yesterday. It was 19 of 54 points. She's the go-to player. Hall, Duncan, big time kill. That's an easy one on this right side as Hall feeds Miller Duncan. Easy kill in the 3 spot. And Duncan will be in the service area. Ansley Spoon. And Stevens on the left side. It'll be a 4-hit violation. Catholic leading this one 6-2. Aiken over to Ansley Spoon. Stevens from the left side. Cross-court attack is long. Makes it 7-2. But Kaufman has to be pleased with his club early. The service area will lead to a point for the Indians. The Addison Spoon in the service area. Hall. Aviles from the left side. Mantooth from the left side. Velez is calling for it. It'll be a middle attack. Ball will find the hardwood. Leads to a point for Lexington Catholic. Madeline Sisk will check in. Finley Quinn will check out. This will be Charlotte Hall in the service area, the setter. Ansley Spoon. Right side attack is blocked. It'll be a free ball, and it'll be lead to a point for Lexington Catholic, who is completely in charge of this one, 9-3. Coach Michelle Neat could give me a timeout. You're watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Welcome back inside of the den on the campus of Brescia University. All Lexington Catholic are here early, 9-3. Combination of Miller Duncan, the usual suspects you would think for Lexington Catholic. Miller Duncan, Peyton Aviles, Charlotte Hall, and Ella Blackburn getting things done. Hall put down a couple of dribbles. Serves up and over. Get it to Spoon. She put the left side to Mantu. Blocking the net is Aiken. Spoon. Back left corner attack. Hall. Middle attack. Blocked at the net. Leads to a point for Adair County. You'll see here, nice defense from the Indians. For the block and the kill. Addison Bowman. Looks like that block will be in the service area. Hall, attack middle. Aiken will bump it up. Free ball upcoming. Aiken will knock it over. Hall, no. Mantooth from this left side, as you'll see, Olivia Mantooth will play the overpass for the score. Actually, my apologies, folks. They're going to call that one out. Makes it 10-4. Mantooth on the left side. Hall, back row attack from Aviles. Mantooth on the left side this time, off of Hall's hands. Warner, free ball, back right corner. Nice job. Y'all scrambled by ADAIR. Mantooth, the finesse from the left side. She scores at that time. As we'll see here as Olivia Mantooth with the score. This will be Aiken in the service area. Kinsley Aiken serves up and over. Blackburn from the left side off of Adair County's hands. Mantooth from the left side to push. Blackburn, Aviles, Warner, free ball. Action at the net will lead to a point for Lexington Catholic. Lex-Cath are doing such a good job of putting so much pressure on Adair County. Hard for Adair County to run offense right now. Miller Duncan will check back in. Maddie Warner. His libero will be in the service area for the Knights. Off of Bowman's hands, out of bounds, leads to another point for Lex-Cath. Adair County has a high-powered offense, but Lexington Catholic continues to push the motor on their end. A high-powered offense also with team plays out of Lexington. And right now the defense-offense transition is tough for Adair County. Left side attack off the top of the net. Warner, Aviles from the back right. Ball found the hardwood. And Peyton Aviles is one of the point getters for Lexington Catholic. It's whether front row, back row. She shows that versatility. A great leaper, allowing her to get that volleyball across the net with very little air. Blair from the middle. Blair once again blocked at the net. And we'll see here two big-time middles battling at the net a couple of times. Lexington Catholic getting the score. Miller Duncan, she and Blair, two of the best in the state of Kentucky. Maddie Warner, the senior, will be in the service area. A couple of dribbles. Serve will be up and over. Spoon. Mantooth from left side. Ball on the hardwood. So Olivia Mantooth says, give me the volleyball if you need points. And the junior will be in the service area. Their club trailing this one 14-6. Mantooth serves to Warner. Hall will set Duncan. Attack air will lead to a point for Adair County. Nice sportsmanship there, I think. Duncan, they thought she may have hit somebody. Nice sportsmanship. Everybody's okay. She and Ansley Spoon. Mantooth serves up and over Warner. I'll be off the antenna. Lead to another point for Adair County. That's a 14-8. Mantooth will remain in the service area. Hall with the set, right side attack is coming. That assist. The attack air will lead to a point for Adair County. They close the gap to 5. 3 straight for the Indians. Hall with the set. V-Liz from the back. Make that 4 straight for the team from Adair County. And Coach Jeff Coffin says, give me a timeout. 4 straight for the Indians from Adair County. You're watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Welcome back inside the den. Adair County has been using the hot hand of Olivia Mantooth for 4 straight points to close the gap from 14-6 to 14-10. Cut that deficit in half. And the junior remain in the service area. They run it to Hall. Velez with a tip. That was Blackman, excuse me. Velez over to Hall now. Back the attack on the left side is unsuccessful. Make that 5 straight for Adair County. And their fan base is loving it here. Velez, Warner will run it down. Nice job, 3 ball upcoming, and it will cross the net. Excellent job by the Knights. Blair from the middle as she's blocked. Miller Duncan gets her team back on the scoreboard. You'll see here is one of the best middles in the state of Kentucky with the block. Anna Wethington will be in the service area. She'll check in for Madeline Sisk. 15-11. Off the net, off Blair. Leads to another point for Lexington Catholic. Wethington will remain in the service area. Jump serves up and over. Overpass will lead to a point for Adair County, as the front left player for Lex Cath was unsure if it was going to be in or out. Finley Quinn will return. Wethington will check out for the Catholic. And Ansley Spoon will be in the service area for the Indians. Hall, Duncan will run the slide. She's blocked. Blackman from the left side of the ball, touched on the hip. Spoon, Addison Spoon with the tip. Blocked at the net, back across the net. Both teams very active around the net. Aiken unable to corral that one on the dig. Nice job, the Lex Cats saw the opening, took advantage of it. Blackburn will be in the service area. Addison Spoon over to Ansley Spoon. Bowman from the middle. So running for Blackburn from back row, and that attack is successful. Blackburn showing she has the ability to score from the back row as well. Upcoming. Nice job getting above the height of the net. She and Aviles both do a good job of in the volleyball on a nice line drive. Blair from the right side. Blackburn, Hall. Aviles from the left side. She's blocked. Blackburn, Duncan, and the ball will not cross the net. Now lead to a point for the Indians. As an attacker in volleyball, you want to hit as little air as possible. And both these clubs are doing a good job right now. Sophomore Josie Blair being in the service area. Reagan Stevens will return the lineup for the Indians. Quinn over the Hall. Duncan on the right side. And folks, she is a talent. Hall and Duncan at an elite level this morning. They want that spot in the finals at 4 o'clock. 19-13, Cath over Indians. This will be Miller Duncan in the service area. The junior. And this, as we cross the net, gives Catholic, it'll be the first of 20. Coach Michelle needs to give me a timeout. You're watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Welcome back inside the den on the campus of Brescia University's. Lex Cath has responded. It was a 14-6 lead for Lexington Catholic over Adair County. Then Adair County rode the hot hand of Olivia Mantooth, cut the lead to 14-10. And Sid Sids is a 6-3 run for Lexington Catholic. And the junior Miller Duncan will be in the service area for the Knights. The net serve will lead to a point for the Knights. They've had the fortune of that a couple of times in the first set. Ball hits top of the net, goes over, but also shows the force, the velocity they're hitting the volleyball with. It has enough velocity to hit the top of the net and roll over to the other side. 21-13. Duncan serves up and over. Ansley Spoon set. Addison Spoon from the right side. Hall on the board. Duncan unable to get there. Leads to a point for Adair County. And Addison Spoon, the senior, being the service area for the Indians. Overpass, joust action at the net. Mantooth on the left side. Hall, Velez on the left side. Right side attack off Hall's hands, off Blackburn's hands, lead to back-to-back points for the Indians. They won't go away easily. They've had a couple of scoring runs here in the first set. Let's see if they have another one left in the team from Adair County. Float serve, Warner, Hall. Left side, Velez. Attack as long as 3 straight. Service area lead to a point for the Knights of Lexington Catholic. Madeline Sisk will check in. Finley Quinn will check out. And you'll have Charlotte Hall in the service area. Addison Spoon over to Andrew Spoon. Mantooth from left side, off assist hands. Velez from left side, it's touched at the net, leads to a point for Lexington Catholic. 2 points away from taking this first set. The junior setter will put down a couple of dribbles. Nice serve, leads to a kill on the overpass. You'll see here, just the overpass too long, leads to set point for the night. Up and over, it's long. Bowman serves up and over. Blackburn to Hall. Velez in the middle. Aiken will bump it out. Mantooth on the left side. A miss hit. Leads to a point for the Indians. Yeah, Mantooth's timing was off ever so slightly on that one. They still at the point. 24-18. And a serve be wide. Now we'll wrap things up as Lexington Catholic will take this first one 25-18. We'll give everything a reset. You're watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Welcome back inside of Brescia University as we get ready for set number 2. Lexington Catholic took set 1, 25-18. Lex Cath got out to a 14-6 lead, and Adair County cut it to 4 with a little 4-0 run to 14-10. And Lex Cath pulled away after that to take a 25-18 lead as we get ready for set number 2. Adair County should have first serve. They do. That person will be Addison Spoon. I'm sure Coach Neat talked to her team about just starting quicker this game. Got off to a slow start yesterday. Dropped the first set to Corbin, 25-14. Then come back 1-3 straight. Hall. Blackman to the left side. Mantu. Ansley Spoon. Mantu for the push. Duncan. Nice job by Addison Spoon. Mantu to the left side. Cross-court attack off Blackman's hands. Out of bounds. Leads to a point for the Indians. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, please find the Justice Broadcasting Network. The set, left side attack. Ella Blackburn, she's blocked. Mantooth left side off of blocker's hands. Paul with the set. The attack will be off of Adair County's hands, out of bounds. We're tied up at 1. I'll put the senior in the service area, Ella Blackburn. One of the point getters for Lakes Cath. Right side attack. Duncan will push it back across. Warner back to Hall. Duncan on the slide on the right side. And that will be wide. Lakes Cath thought it was touched. The official says that this is wide and out of bounds. They ran Duncan on that slide several times yesterday successfully. This is Addison Bowman in the service area. Look at the Hall. Duncan the right side off of Spoon's hands. Will be out of bounds. Lexington Catholic will tie this one up at 2. We talked about Duncan yesterday. They ran her from that left side to right side on that slide very successfully. Bella Tipton checks back in for Lexington Catholic Knights. Bowman, 3-ball upcoming. Stevens will bump it over. They'll get it to Hall. Run in system of Aviles. Attack is successful. As you see here, Aviles missed the middle front, attacks the back right corner for the point. Got a volleyball that's come on the floor.
There we go.
Now we're ready for it. The service error will lead to a point for Adair County. And Kinsley Aiken will be in the service area. The service error will lead to a point for Lexington Catholic. Had 14 service errors yesterday. In the junior Charlotte Hall. In the service area. Her club up a 1. Bowman over to Ansley Spoon. Olivia Mantooth on the left side. Cross court attack. Hall. Assist from the right side. Ball on the hardwood. Nice job of Madeline Assist. On this right side. Gets through a couple of blockers for the point. Hall with double dribble. She usually will smack the volleyball. Now we're ready to go. Nice serve leads to a point for Lexington Catholic. The ace had 14 service aces yesterday. The Knights as a team. Free ball. Aiken will knock the cross. Left side attack is successful. Peyton Aviles from this left side. Hall, Aviles. Combination. One of the best around. 7-3. Blair from the left side. They need to go to her more. Block at the net. Warner, Hall. Assist from the right side. Attack will be wide. That'll lead to a point for Adair County. Olivia Mantooth will be in the service area. Our club trailing this one by, yeah, they put the score on the wrong side. It's not 8-3, it should be 7-4. Now they got it corrected. Assist from the left side, off a player's hand. Addison Spoon will knock it over. Hall will run it to the left side to Velez once again. We'll see this combination between Hall and the Velez is rocking here in the second set. And speaking of Peyton Velez, the senior will be in the service area. Her club up by 4. Bowman over to Ansley Spoon. Addison Spoon left side. Touched at the net. Left side by Blackburn. Ball will find the hardwood. As Blackburn saw the over-rotation from Adair County's defense, saw an open spot. This will be number 30, Josie Cox, who will check in. If you watched yesterday, Adair County fans, she normally wears number 10, but she forgot her jersey back at home, so she's wearing number 30. That is Josie Cox, who just checked in. Velez serves up and over. Mantooth, overpass, joust action at that. Will lead to a point for Adair County. Addison Bowman, the sophomore, check back in, and Ansley Spoon, the senior, will be in the service area. Hall, left side, Blackburn, touch at the net. Ansley Spoon, bump over to Aiken. Back to Addison Spoon on the left side. Hall with the back row bump. Blair over to Ansley Spoon, to Blair. No, going to be Addison Spoon. Action at the net. Back right corner attack, Ansley Spoon, Addison Spoon left side. Velez back over to Hall. Blackman left side, the attack will be long. Nice long rally, nice job of both defenses. They continue scrambling for the volleyball. Ansley remain in the service area. It's an ace. They had 9 of those yesterday. There's a big one here. They cut the lead to 2 at 9-7. Very similar spot as yesterday when they started taking off against Corbin. Slow first set. Slow starting the second set, and we got going about midway. Assist on the right side, the attack air. Makes it 9-8. And Ansley Spoon will remain in the service area. The lefty serve up and over. Hall, Blackman left side. Cross court attack is a beauty. It leads to a point for the Knights here as you see Blackman across court over to that 4 spot for the point. Addie Warner, the libero, will be in the service area. Up and over. Action at the net on the overpass. A net violation will be called. Ball control will be key against a talented offense as Lexington Catholic has. Adair County wants to be running smooth offensively. Try to get it to Blair. Here's on the right side. Cross court attack leads to the point. The sophomore will be in the service area as Reagan Stevens will check back in. Blair's a sophomore, Stevens a sophomore, talented sophomore class. Addison Bowman, sophomores, 3 sophomores who play a lot. Very talented. Hard serve. Velez over to Hall. Blackman left side, the attack. Ansley Spoon, Mantooth. Addison Spoon, 2-hand push. A 2-hand violation is called. That means the hands were separated when she made contact with the volleyball. And the Withington check out. Madeline check in. Madeline and Sisk will check out. And Withington will be in the service area. Appreciate y'all tuning in to the Justice Broadcast Network for the Kentucky 2A State Championship. Spoon to Ansley Spoon. Right side. A net violation is called. Leads to a point for the Indians of Adair County. And you'll have Finley Quinn will check in. Anna Wethington will check out. And Addison Spoon will be in the service area. Hall, she'll run it to the left side. Blackman with the finesse and the kill. Adair County over-rotated defensively, led the scoring gap. Ella Blackburn, the senior, be in the service area. Spoon with a set right side from Bowman. Back right corner attack is long, leads to a point for the Indians. So the Indians have fought their way back, pull within 2. Let's see if they get any closer. Addison Bowman, the sophomore, will be in the service area for Adair County. Service ace, excuse me. And this is the closest this match has been. Lexington Catholic took set 1, 25-18. Miscommunication, and we're tied as Quinn and Blackburn was confused. And we're tied at 13. You're watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Welcome back inside the den. As Adair County's battle all the way back, folks, and tied it to 13. Adair County is doing a better job staying connected offensively and defensively and transitioning from defense to offense. Right now, what Lexington Catholic did to use to get that first set, 25-18. Win. Also just had the lead here early in this second set. They're getting disconnected. Once again, miscommunication between teammates for Lexington Catholic. They're not connected defensively. They're struggling, and Adair County's taking advantage. Out of the last 3 serves, that is 2 aces when you had 2 teammates looking at each other. Let's look for Coach Coughlin, a talented coach, to make an adjustment, get his team focused. Warner, Hall, Velez from left side, will trickle across the net to give the Catholic the lead, the tie of 14. Miller Duncan will be in the service area. Bella Tipton will check back in for the Knights. She's another talented sophomore, Bella Tipton. Bowman over to Ansley Spoon. Man-two from left side. The attack air will lead to 2 consecutive points for Lexington Catholic. As they regain the lead at 15-14. Spoon, man-tooth, left side. Cross-court attack, Hall. And she'll use the dump. Free ball. Velez, Hall with a bump. Velez back that left side, inside that left pin. Leads to a point for Lexington Catholic. This is once again just inside that left pin for the score. Duncan will remain in the service area. Spoon over to Ansley Spoon. Back row attack. is unsuccessful. Catholic has expanded that lead back up to 3 at 17-14. Miller Duncan will remain in that service area. The receiving air leads to a 4-point lead for Lexington Catholic. And Coach Michelle Neatshead is giving a timeout. You're watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. We're ready for action. Duncan serves up and over. Mantooth in the middle. Hall over to Quinn. Left side to Velez. Addison Spoon will bump it up. Left side off of blocker's hand. Velez left side. Addison Spoon. Aiken. Mantooth. That's long growly. Addison Spoon on the floor. Bowman. Free ball is coming. Aiken will knock it across. Avilés is calling for it, and Hall uses the dump. Mantooth left side. Hall, Avilés left side, two-hand push, back left corner attack. Allison Spoon with a kill. Ansley Spoon, very crafty in that front right position. Uses the dump to the back left corner. Kinsley Aiken will be in the service area. Back row attack from Ella Blackburn. It'll be Mantooth. Avilés, Hall, no. Quinn's unable to handle it. Check that, was Tipton on the receiving area. 18-17. And ADAIR lead to another point. I have it as 18-18. The scoreboard has 18-17. So we'll go back to 18-17 unless they correct the score. Aiken. Hall. Avilés, left side, block, leads to a point. It's at 19-17. Madeline Sisk will check in for Finley Quinn. And Charlotte Hall in the service area. A couple of dribbles and a smack of the volleyball. Spoon, joust action. Ball fall on the hardwood. Catherine is able to expand that lead back up to 3 at 20-17 as the Dairy County continues.
Number 2. Tell all your players on the floor to roll the ball to the player. If it gets rolled off to the side, I'm going to get somebody for a delay of game. You can let everybody know. Keep the ball on the floor.
Thank you.
They're rolling it off to the side, that's going to be a delay of game.
As you hear the official talking to Coach Need.
Roll it on the floor.
As both teams are, they want the ball is supposed to be rolled underneath the net to the other side. Mantooth, left side attack. Hall, left side to Velez. That'll be long, will lead to a point for Dairy County. To finish that thought there, the volleyball is supposed to be rolled between the antennas underneath the net to the other side. Olivia Mantooth will be in the service area, the junior. The club trailing by 2. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Service area leads to a point. Peyton Aviles will be in the service area. A talented senior for the Knights. Left side, Addison Spoon, cross for attack is a beauty. Score the point for the Indians. You'll see this left side, the two-hand push to the 4 spot in the score. Andrew Spoon being a service area for the Indians with her club trailing by 2, 21-19. Velez, back row attack. It's in the air as hit into the net. And the Indians continue to peck along, peck into this lead, 21-20. Paul with the set right side. Mantooth on the floor. Addison Spoon, two-hand push. Warner. Attack. It was long. And we're tied at 21. We were tied at 14. We're tied at 13, 14, and now 21. The crowd's loving it here. Warner, Paul, left side attack is successful. Ella Blackburn will get the kill as you'll see this left side, the senior taking over when she can. Another senior, Maddie Warner, will be in the service area. Her club trailing, leading this one 22-21. Right side attack by Blair. They need to get her more involved in the offense when they can. Two blockers. Ball finds the hardwood off the top of the net. Front left corner for the score. Warner serve is into the net. Leads to a point for Adair County. Reagan Stevens will check in, Aiken will check out, and Josie Blair, the sophomore, will be in the service area. Velez Hall, Sisk on the right side. Punched, Addison Spoon's unable to corral it. Leads to set point for Lex Calf. Coach Neat said, do I have a timeout left? And the down official says, you have one left. He said, she'll take it. Watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Welcome back inside as Lexington Catholic leading this one 24-22. They won set 1, 25-18. At 11 o'clock, Rowland County will take on Warren East in the other semifinal. And the Weatherton will be in that service area. As you see, the crowd is jumping as the camera's even shaking. The set from the left side, the push, as Bowman credited her with the kill. Finley Quinn will check back in. And Addison Spoon will be in the service area. Her club trails 24-23. And the reception error will lead to a tie 24-24. And we're playing to 26 now. Coach Kaufman says, give me a timeout. As the crowd from Adair County is going crazy. So this is the situation. Yesterday was the same thing. Let's say it was the same thing. In the second set against Corbin, Adair County got beat 25-14 in the first set. The similarities, they got beat 25-18 in the first set today. They won the second set yesterday, 26-24. Well, now we're tied 24-24 here in the second set. Point of bringing it out is that they're no stranger to this situation. They were just here yesterday. Catholic won 25-13, 25-10, 25-15 over Callaway County. Spoon serves up and over. Duncan from the middle. And Miller Duncan said, just give me the volleyball and watch out below. Bam! Ella Black will be in the service area for the Knights. Ansley Spoon. Joust action. And that will lead to the win for Lexington Catholic. They take the second set 26-24 in a thriller, folks. Stay tuned as we come up for set number 3, watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Welcome back inside the den on the campus of Brescia University. Gary Justice with the Justice Broadcast Network. Happy to bring you this action this morning as Lexington Catholic is one set away for advancing to the state championship this afternoon at 4 p.m. This is the 5th year of the Kentucky 2A state championships. Catholic won it back in 2021. They're looking to make another appearance in the state finals. Catholic took the first set 25-18, and then they won the second one 26-24. play a little volleyball here. It'll be Anna Wethington to be the first in the service area for the Knights as the down official says, give me some time. And you'll see across the table. You make sure everybody's on the same page.
Okay. I've not blown a whistle. Excuse me.
Not sure what the delay is. Sometimes it's a statistical delay. We've had that a couple of times throughout the tournament. However, the table does a really nice job. Now we're in play.
There we go.
Now Anthony Withington will be able to serve this area. Man tooth over to Ansley Spoon. Bowman from the middle. Hall will set, run Duncan on a slide on the right side. He's blocked, and the ball will fall on the Adair County side as the attack is successful. Catholic leading this one 1-0. That is a staple of Jeff Kaufman coach team running that slide to the right side. And why not when you have a player like Miller Duncan? That left side over to the right side for the attack. Aiken, Spoon. From the left side, the block will fall out of bounds. We're tied at 1. Finley Quinn will check in. Anna Wethington will check out. Quinn's that defensive specialist in the back row for them. Addison Spoon will serve. Hall, she'll run in the middle. Duncan with the left hand tip. Aiken, man to the left side. The attack will be long. Castro leading this one 2-1. Ella Blackburn will be in the service area.
I got you.
The attack from the right side. Bumped up. And successful. Leads to another point for Catholic. Now leading this one 3-1. Spoon with a set, man tooth on the left side. Warner, action at the net. The attack there, charge to Charlotte Hall will lead to a point for Adair County. Elise Millard will check back in for Catholic. Addison Bowman will be in the service area for Adair County. Mantooth over to Ansley Spoon. Go back to Mantooth. The attack there leads to the point for Lex Cav. You don't see Olivia Mantooth with that type of air too often. Miller Duncan be in the service area. It's long. Lexington Catholic trying to punch their ticket to the state championship at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Adair County trying to force a 4th set. Josie Blair returned the lineup for Adair County. He lives on the left side, Spoon. Mantooth left side. The attack there is just long. Coach Neat thought it was touched at the net. Madeline Sisk will check in. Finley Quinn will check out. And you'll see Charlotte Hall smack the volleyball. Now she's ready to serve. Spoon, Blair from the middle of the tip. You'll see here Josie Blair, the sophomore, the patience, saw the opening, used the finesse. I think they're going to get a 3 in black, a little more involved in the offense, Josie Blair. This is Olivia Mantooth. Left side, Sisk off of blocker's hand. Spoon over to Addison Spoon. Left side cross court. Left side is off the antenna, lead to a point for Adair County. We're tied at 5. Man two to remain in the service area. So Hall in the middle. Bella Tipton with the kill from out front left. Back in the 6th zone. Peyton Aviles will be in the service area. Tipton, talented sophomore, she and Madeline Sisk both for the Knights. The overpass leads to a joust action. Blackburn, Spoon, Mantooth, free ball. Addison Spoon to knock it across. Blackburn over to Hall. Sisk on the right side, blocked. Leads to a point for Adair County, as we'll see that one once again, folks, as they run a couple of blockers and Madeline Sisk. Down to 6. Ansley Spoon being in the service area. Hall with the tip, and it's successful. Leads to a point for Catholic. Hall does such a good job. She knows where the volleyball is, and she'll take a peek to see the defensive rotation. Saw the opening, took advantage for the score. Maddie Warner will be in the service area for the Knights. Right side, Josie Blair. Watch out below. Left side attack, Aiken. Spoon from the left side off the antenna, lead to a point for Lexington Catholic. Make that 2 in a row for Lexington Catholic. They take that lead up to 8-6. Warner serves up and long. That'll lead to a point for Adair County. Both fan bases are getting into the volleyball match right now. Josie Blair being in the service area for the Indians. Hall will run it to the left side. Blackburn, cross-court attack. Is successful, as you'll see this one as we be coming into your living room. Cross-court attack. Back right corner, successful. Anna Weatherington would check in, and she'll go to the service area as Madeline Sisk will check out. The freshman designated server. Middle. Ball does not cross the net. A 4-hit violation is called. Leads to a 10-7 lead for Catholic. I say designated server, this is a team designation. She checks in for Madeline. It's at Madeline Sisk, Finley Quinn, Anna Weatherington trio. Ball find the hardwood. And Coach Neat said, give me a timeout. Catholic can control this one 11-7. You're watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Welcome back inside the den on the campus of Brescia University, Lexington Catholic. We were tied at 7. And Catholic on a little 4-0 run. Catholic looking to punch their ticket to the 4 o'clock state championship match. Indians looking to force a 4th set. And right now, the ball control has become an issue for the team from Adair County. Unable to get the volleyball to Ansley Spoon to stay in system offensively. Right now, the Indians are very reactionary. Left side, Stevens. Blocked the net. That's Bowman on the attack. Left side, Blackburn. Ball on the hardwood. Make that 6th straight for the team from Lexington. And Coach Kaufman has to be locked in what he has seen from his ball club because they're dictating the pace right now. Addison Spoon over to Ansley Spoon. Stevens on the left side. Hall. Blackburn with the left hand off the Spoon. Duncan with a 2-hand push. Back to Addison Spoon with the punch. Blackburn to the middle. Make that 7 straight for the Knights here as you see Ella Blackburn, the senior, tattooing the volleyball. Spoon over to Ansley Spoon. Back row attack from Aiken. Look at it to Hall. Duncan on the slide on the right side, folks. That is a staple of the Jeff Kaufman coach team, as you'll see Miller Duncan on that left side, right side for the kill. Weddington will serve. The overpass leads to an easy kill. Make that 9 straight points for the Knights. Leading this one 16-7, and Coach Neat says, give me a timeout. You're watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Welcome back inside the den on the campus of Rush University. Lexington Catholic, who scored the last 9 to take a 16-7 lead. And Anna Withington, who's been here for a long time, will continue to serve. That serve will be wide, leads to a point for Adair County. As you'll have Finley Quinn check in. Withington did such a nice job getting that volleyball over. Addison Spoon will now serve with her team down 8. Warner will get it to Hall. Blackburn from left side, cross court attack for the score. You'll see as Ella Blackburn that left side. Hall will feed her. Packing the back right corner for the point. And Blackburn will be in the service area. The serve will be in. It'll be an ace. Catholic scored 10 of the last 11 points, leading this one 18-8. All Lexington Catholic here in the third set. Mantooth left side. A net violation will be called, leads to a point for Adair County. As Elise Millard will check in, Blackburn will check out. Addison Bowman will check in. She'll be in the service area. Duncan over the Hall. Attack from the left side will be touched. So the point will go to Lexington Catholic off the touch. As Josie Cox will check in for Bowman. Miller Duncan will be in the service area. Spoon, Stevens from the middle. Hall, Velez on the left side. Another point for the Knights, as you'll see Velez on this left side. Nice connection with Charlotte Hall for the kill. Spoon, joust action. Ball is still on the floor, 4-hit violation. Will lead to a point. Kinsley Aiken will be in the service area. The set, the attack in the middle. Credit Bella Tipton with the kill. Madeline Sisk will check in. And Emma Stanley's going to check in for the Knights. She'll play Charlotte Hall. Stanley saw some time yesterday for the Knights. The service error leads to a point for Lexington Catholic as they are 3 points away from punching their ticket, playing this afternoon at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. The set, Blair from the middle. I want to correct what I just said there too, folks. I said Eastern Standard Time. We're on Central Standard Time here at Brescia. Probably Central Standard Time at 4 p.m. start. It'll be a 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll clarify. Olivia Mantooth will be in the service area. Sisk on the left side is blocked, out of bounds. Peyton and Velez will be in the service area for the Knights. 2 points away from advancing to the state finals. Blair from the middle. Stanley, Blackburn. Tack is wide, leads to a point for Adair County. Addison Bowman will check in. Josie Cox will check out. Ansley Spoon will be in the service area. Stanley. Blackman from the left side. The attack there will lead to a point for the Indians. Ball's over the net. He'll run Sisk from the left side, the right side. Spoon. Right side attack. Dug out. Warner. Black from the left side. Aiken over to Ansley Spoon. Run to Blair in the middle. Big time swing. Bumped up. Blackman. Attack air. Leads to a point for Adair County. One thing about it, Michelle and me, Coach Ball Club, they're going to keep battling. The service error will lead to match point for Lexington Catholic. Maddie Warner, this senior, will have the opportunity. Right side, Joseph Blair's blocked. Back to Addison Spoon on the left side, the tip. You'll see here as the senior from this left side uses the finesse over the blocker for the score. Josie Blair will be in the service area for the Indians. bump, Duncan from the middle. The set from the middle, Bowman. Spoon, Addison Spoon. Stanley. Warner, free ball. Man two. Addison Spoon from the left side. Stanley. Vilas' attack is long. Makes it 24-16. The Indians have to play perfect the rest of the way. Serves up and over. Long. I'll wrap things up. Lexington Catholic will take this one 25-16. They will advance to the finals. Scheduled to be played at 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. Appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you guys can tune back in. Excellent tournament by Dairy County, winning in the quarterfinals, advancing to the semifinals. And they will continue to have a successful season. Lexington Catholic will get some rest. They'll come back this afternoon to see who they'll be playing. The next match will be Rowan County and also Warren East. You're watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Until next week.